Will Medicaid pay me to take care of my spouse? Now, look, that's a really, really, really good question. And if you need the answer to that because you try to get paid to take care of your spouse, stick around to the end, and I'm sure you're going to hear all you need to know and more to best be able to make the best decision on where you need to go to next. All right, stick around right after this. I'll be right back. What up? What up? How y'all doing today? Um, I guess if you're taking care of your spouse, you want to know will Medicaid. All right, don't worry about it. It's a ghost in the studio. Don't even worry about it. But we here, and if you here with me, we're gonna get the answer to these good questions. Now, you might ask yourself, who the heck is this dude? My name is Kion Church. I'm the administrator of an in-home healthcare company, caregivers. You know what I mean? What we do is put the paychecks in people's pockets so they can get paid like you if you want to know how to get paid to take care of your loved one, your spouse, your family member. You know what I mean? Officially, what we do, we help financially challenged family members to become the paid caregiver through the Medicaid Long-Term Care program. And guess what? We do that so everybody will have a chance to get paid. Now, don't ask me why I be hiccuping every now and then because I've been saying the same thing for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. If you got that question, hashtag, how do I get paid? You know what I mean? Put that in the comments. Hashtag, what I got to do? You running around here, you doing all this good work for your loved one, your spouse. All you want to do is, collect a couple of dollars. It is what it is. Hashtag live if you're watching this in a live. Excuse me. If you're watching this in a rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. You know what I mean? Let us know your city, your state, where you watching this at. You know what I mean? Are you the caregiver? Or are you the one who needs to care? Who are you? You know what I mean? I'm the caregiver. You know what I'm saying? My situation, I was the caregiver. You know what I mean? I had to move back home, take care of my mom and dad. You know what I mean? No, I couldn't get paid for it. Yes, I did try. Now, look, it didn't really work out for me, but I found out what to do so you could get paid. And just to rewind us a little bit and answer your question, yeah, Medicaid will pay you to take care of your spouse. You know why? Because they would rather put the money in your pocket than have to take care of her themselves. You know what I mean? Healthcare is crazy. I just went to the doctor today. You know what I mean? I had to go see about my ankle. If y'all know me, in real life, I kind of twisted my ankle severely. I'm gonna say like a couple months ago. You know what I mean? So really, what happened, right? I don't know if I hit that. I'm sorry. Live viewer comments show up. Okay, I'm sorry. I hit that. That's on me. Hashtag live. Ms. Ludia in the building. Hashtag live. That's what's up. So look, I was going to tell you, healthcare is real, man. Like, had to go see the doctor for the third time on the same injury. And actually, this is like the second different doctor, you know what I mean, checking out my ankle. You get there, they just want that money. You know what I'm saying? So, co-pays, I had a $60 copay, and this is like the third one. Along with when you get there, you got to pay some money out your, that's the copay, pay the money out your pocket. But you got to use your insurance card, or you might have to pay for. But see, this is what it is. As a caregiver, Medicaid would love to pay you because if they got to pay somebody else, it's going to be costly. You know what I mean? Shout out if you got a high copay too, man. This thing is crazy, man. They busted me with this, but you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? The good thing about that is you could get paid to be the caregiver because we know healthcare is at a sky high, all-time thing right now. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, they want to put the paycheck into your pocket, and what you going to do? Really, if you want to make it easy on yourself, you should call me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break it down to you, but I'm gonna let you know. 302-689-3240. Call me 302-689-3240 because you're on Medicaid, but you trying to, well, you on Medicaid, your spouse is on Medicaid. I'm sorry. Your spouse is on Medicaid and you trying to get paid. So let's put all the dots together, man. Now, if your loved one is in the program, like I tell you all the time, it's just an insurance thing. Is really what it is. Now, guess what? If your wife or your loved one has Medicaid, I keep saying wife, but because it could be your wife, but it could be your husband too. You know what I'm saying? But if your loved one has Medicaid, you already, moving in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? It's no other insurance company that will pay a non-skilled person any money to take care of somebody else or to go see somebody else. That's like them. And the reason why they do that, that's like for them, that's like paying somebody who's never had any skills in the healthcare field to go see somebody else. Now they don't want to do that. They don't think like I ain't gonna say like it's not worth it. I ain't gonna say that because they may feel that it's worth it. Because I know that they definitely do appreciate paying people. Like, it may be hard to get the hours up, and it may be hard to, get the case manager on point with y'all seeing eye to eye sometimes. But I tell you what, they definitely appreciate paying you. The only other thing to paying you is paying somebody else, and they pay somebody else. They got to pay, like they weigh, and they don't really want to do that. They want to pay the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Insurance is all about collecting premiums and not really, you know what I'm saying, paying out. Hey, Miss Sarita in the building. That's Pop's caregiver. I don't know. I keep looking out front. I see the door. Well, I'm looking past the door. I don't know what's going on, oh babe. Is Pop here? Do you need help opening up the door? I'm on a live right now. If you're looking for me, check me out. I'm on YouTube. Go there, like, subscribe, share this thing. You know what I'm saying? We got a good message we putting out. You might be the one that need the care. You might be the one that's trying to get the care. Are you in the house? Yes, I'm in the house. Y'all know I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm on a live. I'm gonna tell them too. I'm on Facebook Live. Yeah, so we on a live, we on here, and we on YouTube. So, like I said, if you're on YouTube, you something special, man. I need you to hit that like button, man. We trying to get these likes up, man. If you on the book, man, I love you too, man. Y'all be watching. Yo, special shout out to Pastor Dorothy. I had a great time. Dr. Brown turned like 32. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how she keep pulling it off. She stays in the 30s. I've known her for about 10 years. She's been 30 something for 10 years. But neither here nor there. Doing her thing. I'm just glad that I got a little time to spend with my church crew. Not my family church crew, because y'all know my last name is Church. But Pastor Dorothy and Dr. Brown, they kind of like adopted me in a church family, and they doing big things. Churches take over corners, I think, is they hotline. You know what I mean? Pastor Dorothy, she real big on the internet. She got a following from like here to Africa somewhere. I don't know, but I definitely know that's for real because I'm like manager of her social media, and I'd be like, wow, you got people from all over the world contact you, and that's what's up. And those are the kind of people that we like to build with. You know what I mean? We like to be with reliable people from the community. You know what I'm saying? We like to do things different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to go out with you guys. Mom is around the corner. I'm going to go back and pick her up so I can leave out with you guys. I'll be right back. All right. Well, that's what's up, because we going out to hang out with Pop and do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Pop turned 83 today. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know Pop, you know what I mean? Give him a special shout out. When you see him, don't be texting him, because all the texts come to me. You know what I'm saying? Holler at him on the internet, though. Do what you got to do, man. Put it in the comment. You know what I'm saying? Like my man 050 say. You know what I mean? So you want to get paid. You taking care of your peoples. What are you going to do? Well, number one thing you need to do, if your loved one is in Medicaid, you're gonna need to call me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that because it it ain't hard to get in. It's real easy to get in. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's sticky, tricky on how they're gonna play you, and they're gonna definitely spin you if you don't know the right words to say. You know what I mean? So I always tell people, let me advocate for you. Let me do the talking. You know what I mean? And you might be one of them people that's Medicaid and don't know whether you're in the right program or not. So you're gonna need a little help with that. You know what I'm saying? I can figure it all out. Shout out to my homegirl, because she called me today and she said that her mom just came home from the hospital. Now, this is a good one. They called me today with this same question. She said, hey, my mom just came home from the hospital. I forget what the diagnosis was, but she said that they told her at the hospital that she would be needing a caregiver. and you know who she called. She said, yo, Casey, they said my mama need a caregiver. Can you help her? I said, yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Is she in the right program? Does she have Medicaid? Yeah, she has Medicaid. Is she in a program? Well, we don't know, Casey. We're going to need your help with that. Listen, that's easy. That's easy. And I do got some good information for you, because I know you're probably watching it live. All right, call down there. Got some good things I'm going to tell you. You know what I mean? And we're going to keep pressing forward till this one happens. But this is a good one. Now I try to tell a lot of people, okay, what's up, Mr. Seth, #live. All right, I'm about to get you in there, man. Look, hashtag your city, hashtag your state, man, because they don't know where you at. You be asking questions on there all the time, though. You know what I mean? So that's good. No Spanish today. No, our Spanish liaison, Miss Atry, is not here today, but she will be here tomorrow. Now I'm kind of speaking for her, so I hope that she show up, because I'm gonna show out either way. You feel me? But I hope that she show up, because she said Tuesday and Thursday is good for her. You know what I mean? But look, man, you only know like 2 Spanish phrases, so she tired of talking to you already in Spanish, brother. Nah, man, I'm gonna stop messing with you. But look, man, so the lady called me and she's like, look, my mom getting out the hospital, and I think she wanted her little sister to be a caregiver. She like, yo, can you pull it off for us? Listen, I don't really know, but I know she's in Medicaid, so she's not in the right program right now. We're gonna get her in the right program. We're gonna get that paycheck to your little sister pocket. That's awesome. That's admirable. You got to take care of the people that took care of you. You know what I mean? Hashtag live. You here with me in the live. Hashtag rebroadcast if you here with me in the rebroadcast. Cheeser, what's going on with you? Cheeser, you still got them crabs, baby? You was killing them last year on that thing. That's what's up, my boy. How you feel, Cheese? Put your city, put your state in, man. You know what I'm saying? Put if they calling you over the winter time to buy them good crabs, man. We know you the jumbo extra large crab, man. We already know that. That's what's up. Yo, so what I really want to tell you about that situation while it's on my mind is, at first I was unsure about her insurance company, but what I did know is what she told me. She said, my mom in the hospital, coming home, they said she needed a caregiver. Can you help out? Now, this is what I was thinking. I always like to tell people, look, let's get this together while you in the hospital, because they don't always Miss Pat here. What's up, Miss Pat? She in the building. She pulling up. That's Pop, nighttime caregiver. He got this round the clock care right now. You know what I'm saying? Need the good caregiver. It's his birthday, so we're gonna all call off for a couple hours, go sneak out, get something to eat. You feel me? So what I tell people is, make it happen while you in the hospital. While you in the hospital, you under their care. They gotta help you out now. You know what I'm saying? They gotta look out. They gotta set you straight before you leave. Now, if you walk out that door and they telling you need a caregiver, you're gonna be home sitting down until you get that application in there. You're gonna be home sitting down till they assign you a financial worker, till they assign you a nurse, until they get your interview, until they do a lot of other things. But guess what? While you in the hospital, all you got to do is have them fill all that paperwork out for you right then and there. And when you walk out, you in a program. Excuse me. I'm going to tell them I'm not even walking out until I'm in the program. That's how I feel about it. You feel me? What's going on, man? San Antonio in the building. That's what it is. That's what it is. I got you, man. Hey, man, tell Pops happy birthday. Look, 83 of them things today, baby. December 15th, 1942. Uh, the dude who started all this was born. You know what I'm saying? My old head, you know what I mean? Put me on the earth, put a bunch of crazy kids on the earth just like me. You know what I'm saying? So today we're gonna celebrate his born day, man. Straight up, you know what I mean? Straight up and down. If you was born in the 40s and you got a caregiver, put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on, Cheese? Crab Daddy in the building. What's up, live from Wilmington, Delaware? Crab Daddy. Yo, I like that, Crab Daddy. I'll be posting on my page about my upcoming selling crabs. That's what it is, man. Look, Cheeser, if you want to sponsor the show, man, you know what I'm saying? That's all good, man. We'll show you a little love, man. I think today's show is sponsored by DNR Property Restoration. My man Roland. I get the business card up there a little later. Make sure y'all give him a super shout out. Y'all need anything, any work done in the city, any good stuff, man. Make sure you hit him up. Yo, Teaser, we on this him right here, Handyman Handyman Services, Roland Butler. Give us a call. Check us out on the book. 302-510-0197. Facebook DR Property Maintenance 1. That's who it is. Make sure y'all check my boy out. He the sponsor of the show. All right, let's get him out of there. We'll talk to him later. So look, it is what it is, man. But if you in the hospital, if you in any imminent danger and you feel like when you come home, your situation is going to be different, y'all know what different mean. I'm not saying it's going to be ugly, it's going to be messy, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, but it's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? When you get home, things ain't always going to be the same. I twisted my ankle a couple of weeks ago. Never in my life did I need somebody to take care of me. I needed somebody. You know what I mean? Things was what you call different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say it was life changing. It was definitely different. I'm going to just keep throwing that word out there. But, you know what I mean? Got to do what you got to do. Got to get your help. But guess what? If I was in the hospital, well, they probably wouldn't have made me long term for that. But if you got a situation going on and you in the hospital and you getting surgeries and operations and procedures and stuff like that, you probably gonna need a caregiver when you get home. You know what I mean? Now, if you got that good old Medicaid, guess what? I'm gonna tighten you up. You know what I'm saying? Miss Ludy, where that holiday stuff that we had going on, man? We on the countdown. I don't know how many days we are to Christmas, man. It's like the 15th. So we got about 10 days, man. This is that's Thanksgiving. We on the Santa Claus now. We behind a holiday. So look, man, if y'all is down for this 10-day countdown on the way to Christmas, man, and you need a caregiver, you know what to do. 302-689-3240. I was going to say myself. 302-689-3240. Make sure you hop on and you call me. Look, also, sorry we had to get on a little late. We was doing a couple things a day. Like I said, had to get the good checkout from the doctor. Gave me the great bill of health. Said, keep wearing that dumb ankle brace and I should be good. But I already knew that. You know what I'm saying? Taking it one day at a time, as you should also. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Bobby. My cousin Bobby called me yesterday. He said, yo, cuz, everybody that you know that wants to shovel some snow, I got we paying $30 an hour and we got free ride pickup. So look, if you was one of the ones that benefited off of that, man, I think that was real strong. I think that was real positive, man. You know what I mean? Got a chance to clean up the community a little bit, make a couple of hours at the same time. Always good to make a couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it don't snow again. But if it do, man, I'm gonna put y'all on to that because I thought that was a good link for y'all. You know what I mean? Listen, we caregivers. We're gonna give care in any capacity that we can because that's how we play it. You know what I mean? 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. So look, I'm gonna just run it down to you real fast before I get out of here and tell you what's gonna happen if you're in a hospital and you try to make this move before you get home, because it's gonna be some good things happening to you. Everybody in the hospital got a case manager. You know what I'm saying? Got a case manager, not a case manager, got a social worker. Let's use the word straight. If you're in the hospital and you're in Delaware, you got a social worker. They taking care of you while you're in the hospital. You want to tell your social worker, look, when I go home, I need to have some things in place. So they're going to be the ones that help you get your application together. You know what I'm saying? You want to get this Medicaid application together. Even if you're not in Medicaid, you still want to get the application together right now. You know what I mean? Get the application together now while you're in the hospital. That way, when it comes time for you to transition on out, you can go out smooth and you got the Medicaid from when you get home. Because when you get home and touch down at ground zero, now you want your case, you want your caregiver to start, taking care of you. You know what I mean? So you don't want no hiccups in how it's going down. Soon as I touch down, I need my caregiver to be right here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a couple things you're gonna need. And like I said, may not be life-changing, but it's gonna be different. Anytime you come home from the hospital, you just had the procedure, it's gonna be a little different. You know what I mean? So come on home, let's do it right. You know what I mean? I had you all the way set up. Now what they're gonna do is put that application in for you. All right. Now, even though you in the hospital, Medicaid still gonna give you an application to a nurse on the staff. Now, that nurse on the staff, what they gonna do is they gonna contact your doctor. Excuse me. That's like the little liaison for your health stuff, and that's how they're gonna put it together. Now, the nurse is gonna reach out to your doctor, your primary, and they're gonna say something like, "Hey, do you think that church need to be in this program?" Doctor gonna say, "Yeah, I think this program would benefit church, a lot." They're gonna say, "Okay, sweet." So, boom, we're gonna check that box off. That's gravy, right? Now, the second part of your application that they just put in is the financial responsibility. So, what they're gonna do is they're gonna make a financial determination based off of your financial situation, how much money you bringing in, how much money you got. Now, listen, I tell people all the time, don't make this into no thing. You know what I mean? You already on Medicaid. You know what I mean? You're already on Medicaid. They know everything. You know what I'm saying? All we trying to do is get you to the program. You know what I mean? And if you're not on Medicaid, we're trying to get you in Medicaid. And if you feel like, hey, man, it ain't going to work out because you don't want to tell everybody all your personal business, I can dig it. But now you're relying on unreliable people because you ain't going to get a paid caregiver. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you fit into the program, man, it is what it is. Do what you got to do. Let's fill this application out. Let's get these people on time, and let's make it happen. All right. So they're gonna do a financial verification. You know what I mean? Just gonna verify that everything is all right. You know what I mean? Before we slide you into that program. All right. Now what they gonna do? Got your medical background stuff checked out. They know that this program is going to benefit you. Number two, second thing that they're going to do, they're going to make sure your finances is right. You know what I mean? They're going to get you in a program, make sure you tight. You know what I mean? Then they're going to have a little interview with you personally. You know what I mean? Just a couple words. Hey, how you doing today? You know what I'm saying, Mr. Church? Yeah, they pulling pop in right now. He got that 2025 Pelly on too. He looking good. I'm gonna make sure I get a picture of him when we go out later on. So yeah, they're gonna give you a little interview, make sure you tight, talk to you, make sure you ain't crazy for real. You know what I mean? Make sure you really want this service. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a lot that they gonna do you with. They're gonna bless you with everything that you're looking for. So gotta check you out, make sure you all right. You know what I mean? Talk to you. Okay, all right, everything cool? Yeah, okay, all right. Well, it is what it is. We're gonna put you on in there. Now it's time for you to find a company to go with. You might as well roll with the rock because we the hottest thing moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep that real with you, man. If you ever been with us, or if you with us, or you know somebody that's been with us, put it in the comment, man. They the realest thing ever moving. Hashtag red shirt. Hashtag he ain't lying. Whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comment. Make sure that they know what time it is. All right. They just asked Pop was his birthday today. They know what time it is. They see that fresh 25 Pelly he got on for his birthday. 83 years old, he's still stunting. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So get you right in the program before you leave out of the thing. That's the way you want to be. You know what I mean? Now you get home, your service is right, bam, bam, bam. You in the way of some goodness. You know what I'm saying? 4627. Did the people take good care of you? What people? I hope you ain't talking about the Medicaid people, because they didn't take good care of me because I couldn't get my pop into the program. So I ended up caregiving for free. That's how I found out all this good information, because they wouldn't do it for me. You know what I mean? So just by default, you're going to get all the good stuff that I wasn't able to use. You're going to get it all. I'm going to give it to you. Why wouldn't I give it to you? You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I couldn't get blessed, but I figured the game out. You know what I'm saying? What my man say? Figure the game out, wouldn't stretch the game out, X day name out, put your name on top. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it popping. Look, hashtag live if you here with me in the live, hashtag rebroadcast if you with me in the rebroadcast. All right. Look, if you're watching this thing on YouTube, make sure you hitting that thumb. Gotta have them thumbs up, man. Gotta have them thumbs up, man, because I don't know, but YouTube be thinking I'm BS, and I'm like, nah, they was in the building. They be like, well, we ain't getting no thumbs. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get them thumbs. Make sure y'all subscribe. My boy keeps saying, yo, man, how do I know when you're going on? Well, if you subscribe, homeboy, every time I go live, it'll send you an email. How about that? It'll say, yo, Mr. KC is going live right now. Plus, you want to be live with me, man, because I know you got some good questions. You ain't really asked a lot of good questions today. And for that young lady who told me over the weekend that she just be watching, I don't be saying nothing. She said, KC, I watch you every time you're on the internet. She said, now I don't be saying nothing, but I be with you. Shout out to you. I love you. You the best, because you're going to be there with me regardless. You ain't going to say nothing, but you're going to be there. That's what it is, man. You got my back. Might be way back, but you got my back. I love you, though. And I'm just playing with you, man, because, you are really what we talking about, man. You the big-hearted caregiver. Or you wouldn't even really be here. Ain't nobody coming here to hear this mess. That's why I don't know why I be checking for me. You know what I'm saying? You it, man. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't it. Don't let nobody shame or blame you into thinking that doing what you're doing ain't a good thing. Because when we go through them pearly gates up top, man, all we doing is high five. I'm a low five kind of guy. I'm gonna put both hands down and they gonna bam. And we gonna, you got high five, whatever you want, but they gonna know your name when you get there, so you're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know who you are, tell them you KC Peoples. It's gotta work somewhere. I don't know if it's gonna work there, but it's gotta work somewhere, man. So I gotta go. We popping it off tonight, man. We're gonna do champagne, rose only, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it big, man. 83 of them things. We might knock them all down like back in the old days, you know what I'm saying? Pop 83 of them bottles tonight. I don't know. Something special. We're gonna do it big. I love y'all. Gotta go. Peace.